Hey everybody, it's Ivy. How are you? Listen, I just got back from the movies from seeing The Planet of the Apes. My friend Cynthia and I went tonight. So I had to do a quick segment on The Planet of the Apes. I don't like The Planet of the Apes. Never liked the movies, even back in the day. Never watched one complete Planet of the Ape movie ever. Okay. So I went because I could sit still. We went to the Alamo, which is a movie theater where you can eat and watch the movie at the same time, which is kind of nice because we didn't have any dinner. So we ordered dinner there while we watched the movie. Very, very nice. Unfortunately, because there were so many people coming out to see the movie, we were kind of late getting there. Not late, but we didn't think that they were going to actually give us seats because usually in a movie theater you sit wherever there's an empty seat. But with this, they actually assign you a seat. And so we sat right in the front, in the middle. The guy was wonderful. Said if we didn't like the seat, if we had a problem with it, that they would give us a rain check or a reimbursement or money back or whatever. Anyway, we were fine. So the movie I never liked because I always felt it was about race, black versus white. Now, most of you probably know that may be what it was really about, and the monkeys were the black people, and what have you. I don't like those kind of movies. It had a little bit too much violence for me. I didn't like seeing the apes beating up the other apes. It's a lot of the same stuff that you kind of that you would see in like Roots or something, So I didn't particularly care for that. The movie was fantastic in the sense that the music was very good. And I'm going to tell you something. Those costumes were something else. If they don't get an award for that, then I don't know who will, because they sure enough look like a bunch of apes. I'm going to tell you that right now. It was fabulous. Anyway, and it had to be hot under those darn things. Anyway, the movie, you should go and see it. It's a very interesting movie. It's not my cup of tea for a movie. I like funny things. I'm waiting for Girlfriends to come out. But in the meantime, I went to see Planet of the Apes, and it just had too many things in it that reminded me of what black people in America have gone through, to be honest with you, with the hanging of the cross and other apes being called donkeys that beat the other apes. And, it was just too much, them being on a slave thing where they had to, build a wall of all things. They had to build a wall, so they used the apes to build a wall. And then, they escaped some of them through, I don't want to tell you the whole thing, but, it's just like significant things that remind you of other things like, Harriet Tubman's, Underground Railroad. I don't know. Wasn't my cup of tea, but I did sit there. I watched it. It was never boring. It was very good. I don't know why they always have to have like a little girl, a little white girl, cute as she can be. That was a part of it. Never said a word, but did thirsty and, thank you and sign language and things like that. Anyway, what I got out of this movie in the next, if I can, a minute, is to say that regardless of whether you're black or whether you're white, regardless of whether you're rich or poor, my whole thing is that there's a higher power that we're dealing with. Mother Nature and God are awesome. And I'll tell you something, we can fight all we want to and try to hurt each other and throw obstacles in the way, but when Mother Nature comes by, we're all kumbaya. We are the world, when Superstorm Sandy comes in, when there's an earthquake, if there's a tsunami, we all, as human beings, we join together and we try to help each other. It's really sad that we don't do that all the time, because we always find some way to separate ourselves and to make ourselves seem, better than the next person. But the bottom line is we're here with a purpose. Everybody has a purpose. Everybody's here for a reason, and we're all important. Okay, nobody's any more important than the others. There are some people who have more opportunities than others, and therefore they're forever able to elevate themselves to a much higher quality of life. So I say to you, take care of yourself. Don't go on any of these survival things. If you're on survival and you want to do these reality shows where they're out there butt naked, you know, in nature, and they're eating scorpions and biting off snake heads and having maggot sandwiches, whatever it is, go right ahead. But when these Mother Nature things happen, you know, she's pretty tough. When she gets upset with us, and believe me, Mother Nature, the earth, our God, can sometimes get pretty upset with us because we're not very nice to each other. So it just made me think, and I just wanted to share some of the thoughts. We all have to leave this planet. We, like somebody said, we can't get out of this life without death. So we should try to treat each other with some kind of kindness and some kind of thoughtfulness in the way we want to be treated. Like in the words of Rodney King, can't we all just get along? That would be very nice, you know, but unfortunately, people have insecurities, people have problems with, people who are a little bit different. Anyway, please, 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 please go see the movie. But also, I want everybody to go see Girlfriends, because that's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for Girlfriends because I want to see what we do out there, and who, we might be like. Get some girlfriends together. Let's go see Girlfriends when it come out. Girls Night Out or whatever it's called. You know, the one with Queen Latifah and Jada Pinkett. Anyway, I hope to see you guys again soon. Please, 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 please give this video a thumbs up if you like, and subscribe if you haven't already. Sorry it was so long, but I'm trying to narrow it down. But you know what? Once you get going, I just love talking to y'all. Smooches, everybody. Hugs and kisses. You know what? I'm just saying. All right. Love you. Bye now.